Hey there, this is Olivia Rose, and in today's video we're going to dive deep into the 8 signs that a woman likes you but may not have the confidence to say out loud. These aren't your everyday obvious clues like a smile or casual conversation. Oh no, these are subtle, almost hidden behaviours, glances, gestures and body language, things most people overlook, but they tell you so much about how she truly feels. The best part? If you can learn to recognize these signs, you can turn a casual interaction into something much deeper and more meaningful. But here's the catch. Some of these signals are so powerful that if you don't notice them in time, the connection might already be inevitable. So pay attention closely. Make sure to stay until the end, because while all of these signs will help you understand her better, it's the 8th one that will completely shift your perspective and give you the confidence to make your next move. But before we start, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button and turn on notifications so you never miss any of my future content. Now, without further delay, let's jump right in. Sign No. 1, her body language and the way she looks at you. Looks at you. You've heard it said before, but it's so true. Body language is a secret superpower that people use without realizing it. It's a language all on its own. Imagine this, you're talking to someone, and without them even saying a word, you can sense what's going on in their head just by the way they carry themselves. Women do this all the time, especially when they're interested in someone. First, let's talk about eye contact. If she's into you, her gaze might linger a little longer than usual. It's not just a friendly glance. It's more like she's observing you, trying to pick up on every little detail about you. This could be a sign that she's genuinely interested and curious to learn more. Then there's the intense gaze. You know, the kind where it feels like she's trying to figure out what's going on in your mind. This kind of eye contact isn't just about attraction. It's about a deeper connection. It shows that she wants to understand you on a more meaningful level. But on the flip side, if she's feeling a bit shy, you might catch her giving you quick sideways glances. These are those sneaky, I'm interested but I'm too nervous to make it obvious looks. And honestly, they're just as telling as bold eye contact. And of course, we can't forget the sparkling eyes that light up when she's happy to see you or when you're talking about something she's passionate about. It's as if her excitement shines through her eyes, not just her words. Now, don't just focus on her eyes alone. You'll want to look at the whole picture, her posture, her gestures, and even how close she's standing to you. If she's leaning in when you talk or facing her whole body towards you, it's a sign that she's engaged and interested. And when she's laughing at your jokes, well, we'll talk more about that in a second. Sign number 2, shared. Laughter and fun. Think about the last time you really clicked with someone. Everything probably felt light and easy, right? That's because laughter is one of the most powerful ways we connect with people. When a woman genuinely laughs at your jokes, especially the silly or goofy ones, she's not just being polite. She's showing you that she's comfortable and that she enjoys your company. This kind of laughter is effortless. It's not the fake laugh you might get from someone trying to be nice. It's real, unforced, and sometimes it might even catch her by surprise. When she laughs like that, it's a green light for you to keep being yourself. And it's not just about laughter, it's about how engaged she is in the conversation. Is she actively listening? Is she genuinely curious about what you're saying? If she's asking thoughtful questions or responding with enthusiasm, it shows that she's not just going through the motions, she's interested in getting to know you better. Here's an example. If you're talking about a hobby you love and she's chiming in with questions or sharing her own thoughts, it shows she's invested. She wants to be part of the conversation and share those experiences with you. Sign number 3, physical contact. Physical contact is like a secret, unspoken language. It's one of the most subtle yet revealing signs that someone is attracted to you. When a woman likes you, she'll find excuses, sometimes very subtle, to touch you. It could be as small as a light tap on your arm when she's laughing at something you said, or maybe she brushes her hand against yours by accident. These small gestures might not seem like much on the surface, but they carry a lot of meaning. They're her way of closing the physical distance between you two, showing that she feels comfortable and wants to be closer. Think about it. How often does she initiate touch? Even something as small as a pat on the back, a playful shove, or a soft touch on the shoulder can be her way of saying, "I'm here and I want to be closer to you." And remember, physical touch can often be unconscious. It just happens when she's feeling a connection. So, if you notice this, it's a pretty solid sign that she's into you. Sign number 4, dropping hints. Women can be incredibly subtle when they like someone, and often they'll drop hints instead of saying things outright. This can be especially true in today's world where social media plays a huge role in communication. You might notice her posting things that seem directed at you, or she might say something like, "If I were your girlfriend, I'd do this," or "We should totally hang out sometime, just the two of us." These are little hints that she's testing the waters, seeing if you'll pick up on the fact that she's interested. Think of these hints as part of a playful game. It's not always obvious, and sometimes it's wrapped in humor or casual conversation, but there's always something more behind it. She's giving you the opportunity to take the next step without putting all her feelings on the line. Pay attention to those moments when the conversation gets a little more personal, or when she suggests doing something together. These are her way of inviting you to make a move without being too direct. Sign number 5, a little bit of jealousy. Jealousy is one of those emotions that's hard to hide, and when a woman feels a bit jealous, it can actually be a strong indicator that she's into you. For example, if she makes playful or slightly teasing comments about other women you're hanging out with, it's her way of staking her claim without being too obvious. Maybe she's asking questions about your female friends, or you notice her reactions when you're talking to someone else. If she seems a little uncomfortable or competitive in those moments, it's because she wants to be the one getting your attention. Jealousy isn't always a bad thing. It can be a clear sign that she cares about how you spend your time and who you spend it with. It's her way of saying, "Hey, I should be the one you're focused on." Sign number 6. She gives you her full attention. This sign is all about undivided attention. When a woman is interested in you, she's going to be there, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally too. You'll notice that she's always available to talk, whether it's early in the morning or late at night. It's not just about small talk either. She wants to have deeper conversations to get to know you on a more personal level. She might message you consistently, checking in to see how you're doing or asking about your day. These conversations aren't just for fun. They're her way of building a stronger bond with you. Think about it. Is she the person who's always reaching out, showing up for you, and making time for you even when she's busy? That's a clear sign that she values the connection and wants to see where things go. Sign number 7. Subtle compliments. Compliments are another great way to gauge her interest, especially when they're given in a more understated way. She might not be overtly showering you with praise, but she'll throw in little compliments that might seem casual, but they actually mean a lot. For instance, she might say, "You're such a good listener," or "Wow, you really know what you're doing." These comments are subtle, but they show that she's paying attention to you, your qualities, your personality, and your appearance. Sometimes the compliment might not even seem like one at first, but when you think about it later, you'll realize that she's been admiring you the whole time. Sign number 8. Interest in your family. When a woman starts asking questions about your family, it's a pretty big deal. This is her way of showing that she's thinking long-term and wants to know the people who are important to you. She's not just interested in you, she's interested in your world, your background, and the people you care about. She might ask things like, "How's your family?" or "What's your relationship like with your siblings?" These are signs that she's thinking beyond just casual dating. She's imagining how she could fit into your life. If she talks about wanting to meet them one day or shows genuine concern about what's going on with your family, it's a sign that she's serious about you. And there you have it, 8 subtle but powerful signs that a woman likes you, even if she hasn't said it outright. Now that you're armed with this knowledge, you'll be able to spot these signs in your own interactions and take things to the next level. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. And if you're ready to take it further, check out my link below for magnetic messages that you can send to spark irresistible attraction. Until next time.